Alright, kind of had a bad start. We're redoing it again. Hello out there to YouTube.
One lap to green. Line up on the right side. Pit road is closed.
We are starting 6th place behind Pato Ward. Alongside Alex Rossi. First in the championship right now. Leading Romain Grosjean. You know what? While I'm sitting here, let's go check my audio. Just to make sure that is where it should be. Yeah, that seems low, doesn't it? Let's get back in the car, see if that sounds right. That seems too loud now. Maybe not, though. Okay, we're gonna have it sit at 9. 10? 9, 10. Alright, let's get going. So, our points rival here is Romain Grosjean. Third place is VK. I know. Interesting quirks of riding with AI is sometimes you get these, you know, believable but not always, mainline to the real universe sort of outcomes. And so we've got, you could believe that Renus VK could find his way to third in the championship. It's just unlikely, you know what I mean? So, okay. But yeah, okay, we're starting 6th here. Hopefully the audio is correct as far as, the sound of the engine, you know? Hopefully that's not going to be too loud. Seems like I must have moved my audio settings around a little bit. I'm not really sure what caused that, if that's the case. So, If it's too loud, let me know, but I don't know what I can do about it once I get going in the race. To be honest, I don't know how to change the volume settings in race. So, we're going to learn to live with whatever we've got here. 1.5 hours around Circuit of the Americas, built for Formula One, currently hosting NASCAR. Interesting trivia, I actually, the one time IndyCar raced at this track, I was in attendance, so that's kind of cool.
Get ready, going green.
For most of the race, I spent my time at the top of the hill in the general admission seats.
The pace car is in.
It's a pretty good race. Colton Herta's first win. All right, we're underway. Really hoping I remembered to hit record. I think I did. Yeah, this feels right for my setup. Okay, cool. I didn't know if we were really... well, I guess I should say I didn't know how long we were going to be able to keep up that side-by-side through the S section here. Okay. Car is tight. Probably just tire temperature thing.
Left side.
Oh, he's poking it in there.
Still there, hold your line. You're on the left.
Little after 150s, the braking zone. On the long back straightaway. For me, anyway. I'm sure there's better drivers who can push it further. And yeah, we have to play by the rules here with the track limits. iRacing doesn't like it if you take the line that the IndyCars were taking back in 2019. So I guess we're up a spot, technically. Oh, that's not going to help. Just kind of got shy about how much brake pedal I was using there. It's like a slow descent down the gears, these S's. Like every apex, at least for me, every apex I'm like down a gear. Definitely locked up the left side there, hopefully not too bad. And again. I think we're kind of pushing weight with the fuel tank here. We'll settle in. I'm kind of being cautious right now. .147.0 was our qualifying time-ish. Or 147.1, I think. 147.0 is like my best lap ever. So 148.9. It's alright. For race trim and all that. Probably down a little too early on the gear there. No, probably actually. This was definitely too early. How come the, oh, okay. I was looking at standings. I wanted to look at relative. Yeah, okay. Kind of losing the lead pack here. Was that somebody coming out of the pits, or was that somebody throwing a block? Okay, now I'm feeling like the car's wanting to drive. It's in good shape now. So that's my fault. Dang, hey, Zayla, Zila, Exla. Hey, buddy, how you doing, Alex? And everybody, thank you for the raid. I've never been raided before. It distracted me and I lost 2 spots.
Clear.
Way to go. How's everyone doing? A party of 22. This is by far like the most viewers this channel has ever had at one time, I'm pretty sure. Come on, gotta look good for the people. Playing against robots. Craig, thanks for the follow. I don't really have fancy graphics or anything queued up, but thank you. Okay, I'm gonna try to focus up again. For anybody coming in the door, I've got an IndyCar season that rotates around that I do between iRacing and Automobilista against the AI. And this week it's well, actually, I'm making up for lost time. Last week it was supposed to be this race, but I kind of got sidetracked with Easter and whatnot. So. I don't know, man. I kind of made them. I made them pretty difficult to run against. So I don't like that. I don't like winning. I've said that before. When I'm racing against bots, I don't like winning. I like fighting really hard and finishing second because that means like it was an engaging experience. And then, like, you know, over the course of a season, winning a championship through consistency. So. It's never good to like enter that section and be like, so what gear am I in again? It's just kind of happened to me. Like, so my qualifying time was like 1:47.1. My best lap was like a 1:47.0. So, like, you know, we're capable of going faster, but we're in like a race trim. Wow, that was a sin from willpower. Holy crap. Well, from fake willpower. Yep. Trying to just insert myself there. That was an almighty sin there. So, how you doing, Craig? How was Zayla's stream? Zayla, if you're still here, how you doing? And how's your day going? It's not all about that guy with the name that starts with an X. Down 1, down 2, down 3. Like getting more speed than I normally do. I don't know if it's because there's like a tow or something going on, but normally I'm in 5th going into the S's there, and I'm in 6th right now. Like, I mean, I'm doing the shifting, but, like, I don't know, it's so routine that I'm not really, I mean, I'm paying attention, but, like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's time to shift, and then suddenly I'm a gear too high right now. Well, you're always welcome over here. I won't quit on you. Unless I do, then I guess I did. But so far, I am not a liar. You're good, man. I know you were streaming all day. I mean, I'm so grateful for the raid, but I mean, really, like, this is the most viewers the channel ever had. Just whenever you just raided me. But yeah, I'm sure you streamed for like what, 12 hours, 10 hours. So yeah, I'm sure you were standing up. How you doing? Okay, see, now this feels more normal. 4, 3, and let it sail through 3. And we're going to get to the apex of the left here. 2. Okay. And 1. That's how I normally shift. What's going on? It's problem. I think you meant no problem, but it's problem. I think that's a new catchphrase. Yeah, it's problem. That's what I'm doing. I get viewers for once, so I'm gonna bust chops. That's pretty nifty, eh? I do gotta admit, the AI in iRacing is just better than what I'm used to. Like, I don't know if you're here, Zayla, but I never know how to pronounce backwards Alex, but the AI here for willpower, just an almighty send on the backstretch that I wasn't expecting from a computer. I just love that about iRacing's AI rather. Compared to every other sim I've tried, yeah. I mean, I know they only have it for like a handful of tracks, and it would be, you know, they'll get more money out of me if they put it on more tracks. But yeah, just wasn't expecting it. See, I'm just gonna hold 5th. This sounds weird though. No, or I'm in 4th. Damn it. Okay. I'm all out of shape with the shifting here. That's okay. We're still we're sniffing blood here. I kind of don't want to pass him here, because then that'll put him right behind me on the big straightaway. I want to get it going here. Oof. Again, though, just like closing it up like that, that's pretty good. Or I just suck. One or the other. Or both. Yeah, I do. I use, for this, I use Trading Paints, and I've got an account over there where I built AI with, like, the skill levels and everything you can put in. And other people can go find it, too. If you look up my name, Bo Petrini, you can find my collection, and I've got a few up there just for fun. So, and I know there's other people who also have IndyCar collections, and That's you know, if that works better for you, that works better for you. I just know that this is tuned kind of for my season. But then over in Automobilista, because that has so many mods, because it's from the it uses the R Factor 1 engine, and so you can convert old tracks from R Factor 1, which there were like a million. And so between these two, I have, I don't know, what is it, like a 42 race season planned here, or championship, I should say. And so over on Automobilista, I actually painted most of the skins for that game. All right, can I cross them over? Nope. Okay, if he's gonna hug the inside, I feel like we're gonna turn out okay here. Where is he? Oh well, he's holding. See, this is just good stuff. I'm having a good time with the computer. It's fun. But yeah, like, you know, all those like classic IndyCar circuits that either don't exist anymore or iRacing just doesn't have, you know, like Cleveland and all those kind of things. I wanted them in my season, plus some not classics, I suppose, just like Denver and things that nobody remembers with me. And so I've always been doing this kind of a thing where I run like an IndyCar season. Started like 10 years ago in R Factor 1, and like I didn't even really want to be a sim racer. I just wanted to have like you know, IndyCar season mode to play because I'm a big IndyCar fan. But there was no game to do it, and the only way you could do it was like mods in R Factor 1. And so I just kind of had to learn how to do the sim racing thing. And so I've just been kind of keeping it going ever since then, every year. I mean, yeah. And we are all over him in the S's there. But there's kind of nowhere to go. Anyway, and so this year, because I noticed iRacing had, and I'd always kind of kept it in the back of my head that I should get iRacing, but are you driving me down here? Okay. Anyway, I've always kept it in the back of my mind that I should get iRacing, just in general. But finally, because they added AI, kind of felt like, okay, I can have my sim racing experience over here. He was running me off the road there, yeah. Well, yeah, I guess, I mean, okay, so Dirty Secret is actually, I started it by wanting a Champ Car season, not an IndyCar season. But that's ancient history now, only for old folks such as myself. So, but yeah, basically an IndyCar season. And so, yeah, that was the only way I knew how to, or figured out how to do it. That rubber splotch is gross looking. Like, it distracted me from hitting my apex there, because it looked like, I don't know, something. Like, I don't know, out of the corner of my eye, it looked like a person. Anyway. That's a cool thing, too, like the immersion things like that. And so, if you have Automobilista 1, and I recommend anybody and everybody get it, as, you know, Zayla will tell you, I'm always going on about that game. But if you have that, I would look up on racedepartment.com, there's Online Sim Racing's IndyCar mod. And I'm kind of on the inside there because I painted all the skins for it. Well, not all the skins for it, like 85% of the skins for it. And so Fantastic Modder is working on it, and I know he's... don't tell him I told anybody, but he's working on updating it still. So I don't know if he plans on releasing it or what. See, like, this just seems like a really optimistic block here. Like, I don't think I've got it this time. I feel like he was coming over on me there. Thanks, buddy. I did my best. They could have looked better, but I started last year. I didn't paint these. I'm not talking these. iRacing I did not do. I'm talking over an automobilistic. Why did I drift that car? These were done by... There's some pretty prominent names that I recognize as far as like IndyCar skinners that did these in iRacing. I'm just talking over an automobilistic. Oh yeah, that's right, I did, didn't I? Okay, yeah. And so, and it's funny because, so I actually mentioned on your stream today that like graphic design was my backup career or whatever. And that basically got started because like 12 years ago, I needed to learn how to paint, you know, the skins onto the cars. So I had to kind of go to camp and learn, not really go to camp, but like, you know, learn Photoshop on my own there. And now it's kind of what you'd call what I do for a career. So, just this weird way that sim racing actually helped me in a unpredicted way in life. But yeah, I recommend the online sim racing or OSR IndyCar mod. Good people doing it, and it's the best physics I've seen for IndyCar, with the exception of iRacing. And even then, it's pretty darn close. It's so similar that I can split this season like that, and it feels like I'm, jumping in the same car that's just a little different day to day, as opposed to like, wow, either the mod's way off or iRacing's way off. No, they pretty much agree with each other in how the car handles. It's just, pretend they're, the track temperature means the tires don't grip or whatever on a certain day. That's kind of just the difference. Thanks. I'm like a Marvel hero. I got a backstory, I suppose. And I would really love to get around power, because the rest of the field is gone. So I also, this year, I'm doing Formula 1 as a season on Automobilista exclusively. So if you look on YouTube for this channel, Getting Sleepy TV, which that's a whole different backstory, you'll find my previous races and all. Oh boy, he got real slow there, and I almost lost it. Which, for my Formula 1 season on Saturday, I ran at that Vietnam track that Formula 1 never actually got to. It's an interesting track. It actually, because they're both Herman Tilke tracks, they this Coda and that Vietnam track, there's some similarities that are actually kind of fascinating. Cool. I love that Adobe Acrobat is like, hey, you need to update, and just popped up a thing over my chat. That's cool. Thank you, Adobe. Very cool of you. Well, you guys can say whatever you want. I can't see it for like a second here until I get on a straightaway and I can close that. Oh, they're pitting. Wow. Oh, and I'm alongside Will here. Well, he's pitting now, so okay, fine, dude. When you're racing against robots, the X's don't count. Did anyone here ever see the one race that IndyCar actually did run at this track? They did not enforce track limits even a little bit on the real-life IndyCars. It was kind of hilarious watching them sail through certain runoffs and stuff. I guess they did enforce it through the S's here, but in general, like, no enforcement. It was funny. Worth looking at. It was Colton Herta's first win, and funny enough, I was in attendance. I was made a little bit of a pilgrimage down to Coda to go and check that out, and it was the one and only time they ran here, so actually kind of grateful for that. I sat up at the top of the hill, turn 1. You can see so much of the track. That said, I had the general admission seats, so I wasn't in the stands. Cheap out just a little bit. So I think we're the only car that didn't pit. And to be frank, we can pit. That's fine. In fact, I mean, obviously we will, but like it's going to be for fuel, not for tires. I'm feeling fine with the tires. I don't think we killed these at all. That said, when I'm in iRacing, I know that the AI will switch tires, so I'll go ahead and switch them up as well. Go to the black sidewalls. But I'm going to wait until we hit, what's our target here? I'll just come in next lap. Basically, because I do hour-and-a-half races for the most part. Ooh, that's a wide corner. I do like hour-and-a-half races. And so if you can get to like the 30-minute marks, you know what I mean? You can break it into 2 pit stops with how you do it. And so if I can, the longer I can push it. But I'll put this caveat on it, is that if the AI has to make an additional stop, I'll come in with them even if I don't have to, just to be competitive, because they're kind of brainless when it comes to strategy sometimes. So I don't like winning like that. So yeah, but I like pushing myself in the early stages here, so that if the reverse happens and somehow they're able to, not have to take an extra stop, I'm not counting on it. I said I wasn't feeling the tire wear, but in the last lap here, ever since I ran wide in the last corner, ever since I ran wide a little bit there, it has felt like the tires are just kind of gone. Not gone, but, just a little suboptimal. Like that. I don't know if it matters if I say pitting in. In Automobilista and anything with the R-Factor engine, if you say you're pitting in, it will simulate your pit crew being ready for you. And so it'll shave off a second or so. You know what I mean? And so I don't know if iRacing has that same kind of thing going on, but just in case.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Get to it. This is fun though. Having a game where they actually do the pit stop. That's fun.
We're done. Get going.
Cold tires. We will try not to die on cold tires. Can't wait for the temperature to come back. This is a real, it's cool. It's a real life simulation. If you ever watch an IndyCar race in a situation like this where the attacking cars behind are on warm tires and then the other guy's on cold tires, it does kind of play out exactly like this, especially since I'm on the hard compound.
Still there. Hold your line.
Where is he?
Still
Okay.
there. Hold your line.
Some of us don't have 3 monitors, Turn. Thank you. See, Rossi's on the soft red tire up there. So I think he's probably going to run away from me for a while, and then we'll catch back up, unless I screw this up. Oh my goodness. Okay. I didn't screw that up as hard as it felt like I should have. I was way off on my entry. This is another one of those tracks, and this is a long time ago, like 5 years ago. Looked at the layout and I was like, I don't like it. It's got this squiggly bit that doesn't make sense, and it's got these long straightaways. But the more I hammer laps out, the more I find like the hidden flow in the track, and I just enjoy that so much. And yeah, like I was saying, where I'm hitting the downshifting at the apexes of those S's. Now this fiddly bit I could do without. But you know, because it's a new track to me. It's not a, you know, classic American circuit. So this design is very Formula One feeling, and so it was foreign to me for a long time. And if it's, you know, turn up my nose at it, but no. Once I started like actually getting into it, there's a lot of joy in this track and a lot of uniqueness. But we're not letting Rossi run away with those soft tires, so I think we're doing okay. And just hadn't even occurred to me, but we came in, well, I guess we came in first, but like we started that pit cycle in 8th place, and now we're up to 6th, just by courtesy of the pit cycle. So even though we like lost that spot to Rossi, he locks up real bad here. Even though we lost that spot to Rossi on the outlap, we're still +2 from where we were. And we're even with where we started the race on the grid, so that's cool. Haven't driven Coda, looks fun and annoying. Yeah, exactly. It's like there's flow, and then the flow sort of gets like, I don't know, kind of a little too much. I don't know how else to say it. It's like, oh, we're not done with this turn yet. I really thought we should be. But no, the S's are fun. Yeah, I mean, I bought it last. This is the last thing I bought in iRacing, just because they came out with the new AI. I was planning on doing this race in Automobilista, but you know, if you give me iRacing, I'll go ahead and do it in iRacing. They are so slow right there, or else I've tuned the car really well through the S's. Either way. See, like that, where he's just moving to the inside and everything. It's cool. I don't get that in a lot of other sims. Any other sims, really. You know what? Let's push the button. They call it push to pass, and we could totally use a pass right now. I'm just going for the apex. Don't mind me. There's an interesting checkbox you can do in the AI setup for this game, which is like avoid the human player at all costs. I didn't like the sound of that. That didn't sound very competitive. So I didn't check it. But he did a good job of avoiding me there when I was kind of a dick. But Eh. I do every now and then, yeah, when I get the bug. But again, like really, this just all started like 10 years ago with me just looking for IndyCar season mode. You know what I mean? Like F1 2022 or whatever. You know, like that kind of a game for IndyCar. But yeah, now that I've got iRacing, I'll play online and stuff. I guess okay, so I got iRacing back in January, so I haven't had much time to, work on the ranks or anything, but I'm up to a C license in road racing and a D license on ovals. And ovals, I didn't even try until the second season here, so, I just figured I wanted to get on the road courses. So, yeah, I'll do some online racing. And last time I did, I went to the rookie class of the Mazda race with a C license, mind you, which I originally got out of rookie license on that Mazda at Lime Rock. And I'm like, oh, I'll just come in here and blow by the rookies. And I don't know, man. I finished 20th or something stupid. It's real humbling. But no, I got a C license, I guess. So, and I'm working it up every now and then. I mean, my main focus is to get these offline AI races in. But I don't think you'd get the full value of iRacing if you only stuck to the AI racing. Hopefully A class, and then probably back down to B, and then up to A, and then down to B. And, kind of fluctuate. Tell people I'm better than I am. Yeah, honestly, I am so glad we took that push to pass to get around Rossi there, because, I mean, just look at the gap we've been able to, lay down. I'm not even running fast laps. I'm on the black tires. I'm 2.5 seconds off my qualifying. 3.5. I can't do math. 3.5 seconds off my qualifying pace. But, still, though, we were getting held up pretty bad. Yeah, I guess that's what it was with the Mazda, where it was when I was leveling up, I was doing it, I pounded it out for 5 hours or whatever. And here I just thought I'd plop in and go straight away, but boy, was that not what happened. Gotta say, I like the black tires here at Coda a lot better than I did last week at Long Beach. That was unfun at Long Beach on the black tires. They were so much slower. That said, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and switch the pit stop to be ready to get back on the reds, because I feel like the time we'll gain by being on the soft compound is going to be greater than the time we lose at the very end of its tire life. Because of stuff like that. Yeah, I always go online to YouTube to find out, okay, what are, the people who are really proud of their hot laps doing at tracks like this. And I do that every week. Not even close. My 147 is about, I would say, 3 seconds off the times that these god level drivers are doing, and I'm like, how? Well, there I know I just missed a shift. I need to kind of focus up a little bit. I'm not really losing time, but I could be gaining time right now. I'll still talk, you know what I mean? It's just that I need to shift the priority meter a little bit in my head right now, because I could be gaining some time. I'll say like the most time consuming part of like racing the AI in a sim, in my opinion anyway, is finding the right numbers, because so it works on percentages, right? Like they do 90% of their best possible speed or whatever. And like it takes a lot of tuning just to know, okay, so my fast lap is this. Let's get the AI to that number. What is that number? How am I going to make it competitive for myself? That's one of the things I like about AI racing, is that no matter how terrible I am, I can get a good race out of it. I just set them. I figure out what I can write. Yeah. What lap time I can race, and then I set them to do lap times around there, or maybe even slightly better, just to challenge. And I will say that, like, since I do these long races against the AI, it's like an hour and a half, and the right now it's all about just keeping ourselves in this spot. And this is especially true when you're running like the Indy 500 or something. It's like, just keep yourself in the conversation up, within striking distance-ish of the front, if you can. And then after the last pit stop or so, that's when you go. Got back to work, lunch is over. All right, cool, thanks for stopping by, man. Always nice to have someone to talk to. That's an X. And you probably went out the door already, but thanks for the follow. I don't have a little thing that goes like whoop, whoop, whoop when somebody follows, but, whoop, whoop. Ready to be on the soft tires again. That one corner is just brutal right now, trying to get it to turn. I don't know what turn number it is. There's like, 47 turns on this track. But another cool thing about the race I went to, one of the reasons I decided to spend the money and actually go make a, kind of weekend vacation out of it in Texas, because Texas is kind of a long way from where I live. But there was a Muse concert that the track was hosting the night before the race. That was really cool. Muse concert. But that's why that turn, that whole complex, is how it is on this track, because it goes around an amphitheater built into the, circuit. Okay. You know what, car? You just go ahead and turn in when you feel like it. Don't mind me. Another cool thing about iRacing, this isn't exclusive to AI racing, but AI racing. It's not exclusive to AI racing and iRacing. Boy, that's anyway. Is the driving line that forms, you can see where the tire rub is and everything. It's yep. It's not the case in a lot of other sims. Yeah, man. I'll try to actually be. The thing is that I'm usually doing my morning routine when you're streaming. But yeah, it would be great to run with you a little bit. But yeah, have some fun with Call of Duty and kind of detox from these gigantic long streams you do, man. full respect for how long you stream. That is a marathon, not a sprint, the way you stream. Yeah, man, you too. See you around. Probably tomorrow, although I don't know. And hit the mark. We have done a good job of catching up here. Thought I was only 2.5 in front. And 8 seconds we've made up from Rossi since we got that pass. He was holding us up that much. Another cool part of the weekend was the jumpy trucks when I went to watch them at COTA. Robbie Gordon's Super Stadium Truck Series or whatever they call it. I don't know, but boy, do I love some jumpy trucks. I don't know any like warm-blooded animal that does not like jumpy trucks. It's a great time. I'm downshifting, trying to put more torque in the back to help push me through these corners a little bit. So, I know earlier at the beginning of the race I was complaining about missing my shifting because I'm an idiot. That time it was intentional. I was trying to get the back end to push the car through the S's there. Boy. Once again, this turn sucks. Too much of the back end pushing there, I feared. And now we've arrived into the battle for, it looks like, third. Oh, dirty air, I think. Wicked shimmy through the car there. Okay, everybody, let's take it easy and we'll all make it out okay. Once again, they're pitting in a little bit earlier than I feel like I need to. Oh, that's a wide corner. Although, to be fair, I didn't want to be right behind Pato there because I knew he was coming in. And I didn't want to, run into the back of him. What time are we at here? Yeah, that's like 7 minutes ahead of when I feel like I would need to pit, so it's okay. Let's go ahead and just power down a quick lap or two before we head in.
The lead is pitting now.
Did I say quick lap or did I say stay in second gear? Missed that. Look at how there's like a line from all the blocking on the inside that's forming. That's funny. Honestly, like, I really wanted this to be a strong lap, and I really don't feel like it was. And we'll have to see when we come across the line, but it's about average for what we've been doing today. But I know we're capable of better. I kind of think we're doing really good things right now by staying out. I think we're earning back some time here. A lot of it. Kind of feel like they pit too early, to be honest, because so I'm at fuel map 1, which is like full burn, full rich, and fuck this turn. And they're, so am I just that much better at conserving tires? And if that's the case, I think they need to work on that a bit with the AI, extend their tire life. Because I had to do this in Long Beach too, where I had to take the extra pit stop just to kind of keep it fair. 149, there we go. We cracked kind of into the bracket we should be in.
You got a straight car on the left. You got a straight car on the left. You got a straight car on the left.
Oof, now we're going to get slowed here. Oh boy, he's locking up and forcing me to lock up. Boy, that was comically slow. Come on, buddy. Oh, your tires are good. Jeez. Hey, Simona De Silvestro with Beretta Autosport. I just read today in real life here that I wonder if they're responding to like a blue flag. I wonder if that's why they're slowing up so hard. Anyway, I read that Beretta Autosport's going to be doing a limited schedule on the road courses for the remainder of the year. So that's cool. Big Simona De Silvestro fan, I am. So I'm a big fan of anybody who runs an IndyCar, to be honest. But that's cool. We're gonna pit. 'Cause I feel like trying to negotiate this traffic. It's not gonna help us make time.
Pit boxing 10,
Okay, so what would
5,
be the last
3,
stop
2, 1.
if the AI was easy to like have extend their tire life or whatever, but instead it's going to be our second to last stop, I think. That's okay. We are going to be pretty far out here. I mean, our tires are going to be cold. We're going to lose some time, but we're in first. I think the car is going to come to us before they get to us, so. Once I run over some, anti-cuts, that's okay. Okay, still cold, still cold. Still very cold. Come on. Come on, tires. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Let's really focus on... We'll let him go just so that we can really deliberately make our apex there. How about we put some heat in the tires like this? Try spinning, that's a good trick. Yeah, okay, now the tires are back where they should be. Any mistake you may criticize is my own. How many X's can I rack up on a single lap? Who knows? Looks like 3. I don't feel too bad. Like I said, they did not enforce track limits even a little bit when IndyCar actually ran here. So, not feeling too guilty, but I shouldn't run over curbs. That's a bad thing to do. Just wanted to see if I can make him nervous. We are nose to tail here, aren't we? It's interesting that both Newgarden and Dixon are not throwing the blocks that the other guys were.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Oh boy.
All right. Clear.
Yeah, I'm so much faster than the AI is through that section. Don't really understand why that is.
Your front wing is damaged.
Oh, it's not. Check again.
Now you
Whoa.
in.
Once again, that's another big,
Hold your line.
big lunge from the very adept AI in this game. Alex Palou is ahead of us. I really wasn't even looking behind me. Didn't know he was there.
Stay on the right.
Turn.
Clear on the left.
And okay. Right over there to the right, that's where the amphitheater is that I was talking about. Oh, he locked it. But I couldn't really make a run on him. Yeah, he's going to cut that, yeah. How much time we got left? 26. All right, I'm going to have to give him space because we know we're faster here. But if I can't get ahead of him, it's not going to work side by side for either of us. Oh, almost. We almost pulled off that over-under. We just couldn't get it to stick completely. Would have run into the back of his left rear there. See, it's like you're having a good time with all this racing, and then dog this turn. You gotta approach it very timidly. Take that side, that's fine. I think that's going to help me. Go away now. Thank you. Okay. Back in third again. How can we hold it? Gotta pay more attention behind us. We're getting there. We're getting there. The more they fight each other like this, the easier it is for us to get right back in here. I still can't get over, I don't know, about 45 minutes ago, Willpower taking me to the line on the track, blocking on the backstretch. That was hilarious. I mean, probably, honestly, really realistic both to just any driver, but especially Willpower. But just funny. Just absolutely gold. Okay, let's try to pick our way through here. Hope he's blocking this time. What the hell was that? Really bright flash. Is there lightning? And he's pushing me off again. It's amazing. It's amazing how they'll push you to the track, the edge. Okay, now we got to stay behind because we know we'll run over him over in this section. Ow, come on, give me some space. That was weird, that little flash of light. I don't know what that was. Probably some kind of glitch or something, but strange. Which time we got? 20 minutes. Plus however much it takes to finish that lap. But keep him. Oh boy, there he is. There we go. What a pass. If he wants to take the inside line like that, that's how I've got to deal with it. I've got to keep him down there. I mean him, but any of them really. Because if I keep them down there, not let them swing wide back to the close to the racing line, it cuts down on their corner entry. We're learning lessons. So it's kind of the top 5 here, and then everybody else is way back there. Thank you, Australia man. Wonder why they picked an Australian accent. I'm not even complaining, but just an interesting accent for a spotter. Maybe it's because, like, nobody's got a problem with it. Oh, I stayed on. You're a liar. By problem with it, I mean problem understanding it. Maybe it's like, of English accents, it's the most universal. I don't know. Just spitballing here. That's the leader, less than a second in front of us, by the way. Yeah. It's a late move for him to block, but I wasn't even going there. Oh, we got to run now. Is he going to cut me off? He is. Perfect. Absolutely nailed that over under. He's coming back. I think he was probably using a push to pass. Let's. Oh, I probably shouldn't have. That was really late to go for it. Okay, all right, fair play. Yep.
Keep to the right. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left.
I should have been on the push to pass way sooner down the back stretch. What do we got left? 8? Well, at least we got him.
Clear on the right.
And sometimes they're just a little too early to go to that inside line. Like, I wasn't a threat, I don't think, that time. See, I think he's pushed the button and I'm just sitting in his draft saving it, so. Can't help but see Scott Dixon's getting closer in the mirror. Get going. Jeez Louise.
The leader's sitting now. You are the leader. Nice and smooth.
Oh, gross.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Okay, so add. How many gallons do we want to add? Not much. Say 5. Because I think we're going to take fresh tires, and I think that's going to be longer than it takes to get 5 gallons in. But I don't know what the delta is, but I feel like it's smaller than 28 seconds on a full stop. So, I'm liking our numbers right now. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, we're all good. Gotta love that big 52 at the top of the pylon. Looks good up there. Okay, I think we're gonna come in, not this time, but next time by. Oh, definitely if we're gonna get choked up by a lap car.
Go right.
Where are you?
Car on your left.
Excuse me, pardon me.
There, hold the line. Clear. Car right. Clear.
There's a guy I'd love to see in the Indy 500 this year, Stephen Wilson, brother of the late Justin Wilson, whose champ car is the basis for the paint skin I drive. Love to see him out there. Please turn.
rubber soon. Take it easy now.
How about rubber now?
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
I think that was like right on the marks. Way to go, Nifty. All right.
Move it.
I should have spiked the tires there coming out, but that's okay. That's Newgarden right there. Shoot, I'm going wide.
Left side. Clear.
That was just crap on my part. Oh, right. Cold tires. Oh, man. Very cold tires. Come on. This is silly. Once again, I don't really care about the X's because when IndyCar actually raced at this track, they didn't care. So, yeah, we racked up 15. That's one every, what, 10 minutes? No, less than that. 6 minutes? That's okay. Whoa, boy.
Still there. Clear.
Ganassi sandwich right here. Meanwhile, Newgarden's running away. He's got Calderon lapped between us and him. I don't know how much time we got left either. 4 minutes. It's probably good for 2 or 3 laps. We've got all the push to pass in the world. We might as well start using some. Clinical.
Left side. Clear on the left.
That's the black and white car. Newgarden, third line, ahead of the red and white of De Silvestro and the green and white of Ilott.
Right side. Keep to the left.
Give me space. Give me space. Thank you.
Clear.
So I think it's this lap and another lap, I think, is how the race is going to play out. Simona's going to be extremely slow through here, I bet. Nope, not so bad. Okay.
Right side. Straight on the left. Clear. The next car's the leader. Left
Now, why you
side.
got to be doing that a lap down? That's my question. I mean, it would be one thing if I was the leader and you're trying to get your lap back. I understand. That's, and rightly so, I think, IndyCar culture. But I'm not the leader. I'm in second place right now. At this point, you're just interfering with the fight for the win. GTFO. We got a lap to figure out how to catch up to him. He's a second away. And then we got to pass him. Lapped traffic may, in fact, matter. Felix Rosenquist there. See if I can pull any toe from Rosenquist. Come on. Wow, he's gone. That push to pass really helped. He must be out. That might stick. I think we're going to do it, boys. For the first time this season, Nifty is coming away with a win. This time at Circuit of the Americas. There it is. That's a good one. Like I was saying at the beginning, I don't like winning. I didn't really think that was a possibility given how we were like mired back in 8th at the start of the race. But the pit stops helped a lot, and then we found some speed. I think we kind of drained the AI of push to pass, and I think that's kind of what did it for us here at the end. But yeah, this is my first IndyCar win. I definitely have finished second a few times, but this season, I should say, with the AI. Don't think for a second that I'm good enough to actually win in an IndyCar. But, boy, this is a long cooldown lap, isn't it? So I started doing my own kind of victory laps in Automobilista back in the day, but I gotta wait. I want to make sure everybody pits. The track is clear. So I've got a notebook, and I'll put down in the notebook that whatever I have the AI skill spread at right now is not good enough. I'm gonna guess Rosenquist ran out of fuel. Well done. Well done, Felix. But yeah, I'm going to put down in my notebook that, you know, the skill spread was like, I think it was something like, I put it at like 67 to 80%, I think, something like that. And seems like everybody was spread out really far, which I don't know. The amount of cars that were lapped down, I think, was pretty good. So I think the skill spread was right, but I think everybody should just kind of, get bumped up a little bit. So this is kind of the victory lap I invented for myself back in the day. Just go around backwards.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in.
You're not the boss of me. Let's see how far we can get driving in our mirror here. Because, so the reason I started doing this after the wins was, this is hard with this big sharp turn. I don't know where over that. Okay. So I always wanted to do a coal wiki lap, which is you drive forwards, but you drive the track backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, the last turn is the first turn, and that was Alan Colwicky used to do that. And then my favorite NASCAR driver growing up was Rusty Wallace, and he would do it in honor of Alan Colwicky. And so I tried doing that, but in Automobilista, it would disqualify you if you drive too far backwards, and R Factor 1. So this was kind of like my version of it, where I just decided to kind of go around backwards. It's actually extremely challenging to drive like this. Maybe I'm just stupid, but... Where am I? Going again. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You knocked your wheels out of alignment.
Yeah, I'm sure. You should see me try to parallel park. It's a disaster. Can these things really go 100 miles an hour in reverse? It's crazy if they can. Oh boy, braking is a unique proposition. Who's that?
Your front wing is damaged.
It's Felix. Guess whatever was going on with his fuel level got that sorted out. I'm assuming it was a fuel problem. Okay, we're almost there. This is such a, I had to win at the longest track, right? Like, couldn't win at Iowa. Be over and done with. Everybody could go home. Starting to get the hang of this here. Oh, I'm not. I lied. Back on the track and spin. Alright, right back where we were. Then we're going to have to try to get our way into pit road. That'll be fun. It's nice and easy. Keep it between the lines. Will the limiter work? Will it not let me go over 50 in reverse?
Pit box in 10.
It does, it works, that's hilarious. Can I see my dudes in the
5,
mirror? So many questions. So many questions.
3, 2,
Yes, I can.
1.
Oh, that's the wall.
Right here.
Good news, guys, I won the race, but broke the car a lot. And Flag Guy is dedicated, man. Just absolutely will not leave his post. This man cannot be denied. All right, well, we did it. We won. We finished first. Just Dugard in second. Put the song. Anyway. Munoz again with just a bad race. Gridded 13, just a disappointing result for him. Our championship rival, Romain Grosjean, comes away in 9th. DK is 3rd place, or at least was. Now he's 16th. I think Newgarden's going to be moving up a bunch. Same with Pillow and Dixon. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, Zayla Plays, thank you for the raid. Dude, you're the best. Love watching you. Craig Gunder, thanks for the follow. I've been Nifty. This has been Circuit of the Americas with IndyCar. Next week, I do believe, in Formula One, we are going to Imola. Yes, yes. Then for IndyCar, I do believe we are back at Automobilista for Sao Paulo. Let me check my notebook. Of course, you know, it just floats around the bottom of the screen, but I can't see that. Yes, Sao Paulo next week. Back at Automobilista, where it all began. I've been Nifty. I'll calculate the points and all that. It'll be race 10 of 14. We're getting really down to the pointy end of the spring season here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following. Past, present, future. If you're on YouTube, thank you so much. Leave a comment if you like it. Follow if you do really like it. Or subscribe or, you know, all that hoopla. Thank you so much. See you around.